So the first video, 8.4, went over the three properties and expanding. Taking one log function, making it bigger, have multiple log functions in your expression. Now we're going to be doing condensing. Okay, so you're going to have a big expression to start with, and you're going to shrink it down to just one log function. There is an order of operation again, just like expanding, where you have your little quotient, product, and power. This time we're going to do powers, and then you work left to right. The same grouping techniques are the same as any order of operations. If you have parentheses, you should deal with that first. That's keeping logs together and showing that they should be put together. Okay? So the examples, we're going to do a couple examples. First one we're going to look at is 3 log base 2 of 3 plus log base 2 of x plus 4 log base 2 of y. Now, there's no parentheses, so we don't have to worry about grouping here. Okay? Notice, all the bases are the same. That should be the first thing you check. Now, when you start looking for the powers, you're looking in front of the log function. So each one of these, now we're going the other way. We're making that value in front the exponent. Log base 2 of 3 cubed plus log base 2 of x plus log base 2 y to the 4th. Okay? Now, if you can do something, if you can simplify something, I want you to do that. 3 cubed you can do. You know 3 cubed is 27. Y to the 4th, can't do that. We don't know what the y value is, but you can do the 3 cubed. So now, I'm going to write this as log base 2 of 27 plus log base 2 of x plus log base 2 y to the 4th. Now, working left to right, we have plus and plus. Okay? We know these are going to be the product rule. Product rule is separated by addition, so that means I'm multiplying the 27, the x, and the y to the 4th. So when I rewrite this, I'm going to have a single log, base 2, 27, x, y to the 4th. So you can see we had a big long expression, 3 logs, and we broke it down to just a single log. We started putting it together, condensing it. Okay? So let's look at another example. Log base 4 of 5 plus 3 log base 4 of y minus 2 log base 4 of 3. So this time we do have parentheses. Okay? So let's deal with those parentheses first. Okay? Just worrying about power rules. Okay? Actually, let's look at all the power rules. Let's go right across. We have 3 terms. Each one, let's see if it has a power rule. No power rule here. Here we have a power rule. And here we have a power rule. So let's rewrite and simplify. Log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4y cubed minus log base 4, and it would be 3 squared. But we know 3 squared is 9, so let's write it as 9 there. Here we have parentheses, log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4y cubed. Those 2 logs are in parentheses because they need to stay together. So addition rule is the multiplication rule, so let's put those together. Log base 4, 5 times y cubed minus log 4 of 9. So we had our parentheses, put them together, now subtraction. Subtraction is the quotient rule. Log base 4, 5y cubed divided by 9. Quotient rule is division, so we're just going to write it as a fraction there. Got it down to 1 log. All the logs, all the bases were the same, so we could get it down to 1 log following the properties. Okay? So the important thing with condensing, make sure that you simplify what you can. Make sure you are working with your parentheses. It's showing you what values are going to be grouped together. Okay? I want to do one more example just to make sure we have it. And let's look at 1 plus log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 3 plus 2 log base 5 of y. Separate that a little bit. So we have two sets of parentheses. Those two sets of parentheses are keeping the numerator together, the denominator together. We also have a value of 1. So we have to think, how can we rewrite that 1? We have all logs, log base 5, that's what we want, and a single value of 1. Okay? Think about how you can rewrite that. Think of how we did it expanding. When we had log base 3 of 3, we simplified it to 1. Well, we're just going reverse this time. We have a 1, so let's rewrite it as log base 5 of 5 plus log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 3 plus 2 log base 5 of y. So now we have all logs, they're all base 5. We chose 5 because that's what all the rest were. And just make sure the base and the whole number is the same. So now let's go through our power rule. We only have one power here. That 2 is going to be the power of y, so y squared. Log base 5 of 5 plus log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 3 plus log base 5 y squared. And now we have inside the parentheses, we have a plus. Over here we have a plus, so that's two product rules we're going to put together. Log base 5 of 5x, that's this first set of parentheses, minus log base 5 of 3y squared. And now we have two logs, putting them together. Subtraction's in the middle, so it's the quotient rule. Log base 5, 5x over 3y squared. And there's our single log function. Okay? When you're doing this, make sure you simplify what you can, even if you put it as fractions. This was 5 over 3. You can't simplify 5 over 3. That is, simplify as much as you can, so there's nothing else to do. But you want to look and see, can anything else be simplified? Okay? So look at the bases, make sure they're the same, and start working powers first and left to right according to how things are grouped together.